You see, China has been trying to alter the status along the LAC for many years and decades, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
And they have been doing this in very small incremental steps, which by themselves do not look very dangerous. They actually look quite innocuous. What we call salami singing, coming up 1 inch at a time. But in the bargain, over a period of time, they have gained a lot. And this is the tactics that they have adopted and were continuing to. But there was a time to say this much and no further. So that is what actually happened as they kept trying to probe, especially north of the Pangangso, when they were trying to probe and come closer and closer in these areas of differing perception. They come time and again, and then they try to make that the historical fact that we've always been coming here. So they try to alter the status quo as it is existing.
When you say come, what does that mean? When they come and they don't leave, you mean they stay?
Sometimes that is what we contest. It is precisely what happens in these areas where we have different perceptions. We also patrol up to our perception line, they come up to their perception line. But while this is happening, if the patrols come face to face at the same time, then obviously there is a chance of a skirmish or a clash happening.
So what happened in 2020? Did we not have the intel that they have come and they are not leaving?
No, it's not that they came and were not leaving. They were continuously patrolling up where they thought that they should be coming, but they were not allowing us to go where we ought to go. Therefore, we had to be more assertive and push them back. And that is where the clashes occurred, whether it's the north bank of Pangangso or whether it is in PP15, where of course those unfortunate casualties took place.
The PP15 means the Galwan Valley.
The Galwan Valley, that's right.
So what happened in Galwan, sir?
As I said, we have been always patrolling up to PP15, but they were trying to stop us from going to a traditional patrolling point. And that was totally unacceptable to us. And to stop us from coming, they had established a small outpost, you can say, just 2 tents. And we objected very vehemently to that. But
This was in May 2020?
It was ongoing.
It
was going on. So we objected vehemently to that, but they were adamant that they would not go back. And therefore we had to be more assertive, and that is when they also came with additional strength, and the entire clash happened in that area of means on our side of PP15. But as a result, we were able to make sure that they go back.
So when you say we were assertive, we were vehement, what does that translate to actually?
Yeah, so you see, over the years, there have been many protocols which have been laid down, whether it is on border peace and security agreement, the BPTA, or protocol on confidence building measures. So in all of them, there are various provisions to make sure that such clashes do not occur. For example, if 2 patrols come to face, they have to stop wherever we first see each other. And then only the leaders come up along with one buddy and negotiate at that point, and then they go back. You're not supposed to come close to. The strength of the patrols have been laid down. So that obviously if sides are equal strength, the chances of a clash are less. But if one side is 500 and the other side is 15, then obviously the side which is 500 feels emboldened. So over a period of time, they were violating one by one all the provisions of those agreements. So at some point, we had also to counter them. If they were violating, then obviously we had to take countermeasures. That is what I mean by we were more assertive and not taking things lying down.